Welcome. See you soon. What can I do for you? Safe travels.
I can't unlock the full access to the group finder because I don't have an authenticator on my account. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Nothing to scare off a prospective guild invite and then to tell them you're a melee hunter. You just tell them a melee hunter, they're like, dope. Don't even respond. Guy's like, hey, you want to join my guild? We need some more hunters. Really, you don't have to raid, but it'd be cool if you could raid. And I said, I'm a melee hunter. Nah, fucking dead silence. You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love that, baby. Dead silence. Not even a response. Not even a response, man. You at least expect someone to say, oh yeah, we don't want a melee hunter. Just fucking nothing, dude. We don't have many hunters in raid. Just no response. Love it. Guess you didn't want to hunter that bad, huh? So I responded, I said, not so helpful after all, huh? Oh, man. I know. I must have missed your whisper. Yeah, sure you did. How do you fucking miss a whisper? I mean, literally, I have a tab for fucking whispers, right? Nah, it's funny. That fucking Chuck. It's not fucking Chuck. Like, he didn't even like. What? Isn't it funny how quickly quickly people's attitudes change? Guy wants me to join his guild. I'm saying you're helpful. Oh yeah, we're super helpful. Want to join? I say I'm a melee hunter, and then he doesn't say anything. And I said, oh, I guess you're not so helpful after all. He's like, what do you mean? What are you saying? I must have missed your message. And then I'm trying to type. It just whatever, like unbelievable, dude. Like the sheer stupidity, like the sheer like stupidity. Oh my god. It's how people like assume, the assumptions that people make, right? Although I was guilty too. I assumed he was ignoring me because I said I was a melee hunter, but he claims he didn't see my whisper. I'm like, if you're talking to somebody and they whisper back, you would think you'd see it though. That's kind of a suspect reply. Oh, I must have missed it. What'd you say? This conversation's classic though. We gotta save this conversation. It's too funny. I want to tell some of the guys about it. This is just too funny, man. This is the kind of shit you deal with in World of Warcraft. Stupid fucking children. Ooh, looks like we got a group. All right, let's show the cloak. Options. You know, it's funny. Like when Valse is not here, but he was saying that he goes solo. This is why I don't guild up, though. This is why I don't guild up. I just can't deal with children. I can't deal with fucking children. Ah, this song's not doing it for me. I have to just turn it down. Yeah, we're just waiting on. Let's see, we're just waiting on the priest, who is all the way over here. Oh shit! I didn't get. Ooh, it would have been nice if I got more mana drink. I think I got enough though. Almost 100. I mean, I go through mana quick. Oh shit, do I already have dual spec. I actually already set up dual spec on this character. I forgot about that. So I actually have 2 talent trees. So we can set up a marksman build for raids. You know, we're not gonna raid in melee because first off, no one's gonna let you raid as a melee hunter. But yeah, we'll definitely set up a marksman build. The gear between melee and marks is pretty similar. The only really difference is, no, really, it's pretty similar. It really isn't that different. I can pretty much run marksman with pretty much almost the exact same gear that I run melee with. Yeah. Is there any reason why they're not killing these mobs?
Lovely.
This is where my DPS falls off because I am drinking.
Lovely.
I always forget how to get around this damn dungeon too. Oops.
Lovely.
That was nice of 10 to give me that elixir of agility. Shit. Hit it, hit it, hit the trap. Thank you. Hit the trap!
Lovely.
Man, it's such a crush. We could equip. Nah. No.
Lovely.
What was my macro? It's F, right? F, yeah. Mean unknown unit. Ico Princess. That I must have spelled it wrong. Ico Princess. Save, save, save.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Ah, I stunned too soon. Trash melee hunter, number 1 on DPS. The guy's like, we don't need a trash melee hunter in our guild. Well, this trash melee hunter's pulling number 1 DPS again in Sunken Temple.
Lovely.
Oh, we got him. Big damage. Big damage. Oh.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
I don't care how many times I come to this dungeon, I always get lost. I'm always like, no idea where I'm going, man. Every time I come to Sunken Temple, and I've been here so many times and I still don't know my way around. But actually in real life, I'm terrible at directions. I don't know why. Like, my sense of direction is just terrible.
Lovely.
This should be the last one, I think. Yeah, this is the last one.
Shield be down. Rise up, Atalai. Rise up.
That's it. Rise up, Atala. Rise up. The shield be down. Usually, yeah. I think this in the puzzle, like.
Lovely. Lovely.
There, my cursor jumped up to the corner again. Yep. Yep.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Dragon Breath Chili. I always do that. I need to go. I'm gonna have to go make more dragon. I'm gonna have to go like make all my own regions because things are too expensive in the auction house. Like frost oil was like 4 gold per frost oil. I've never seen frost oil that expensive, like ever, anywhere. That's insane. Bring in the deeps. Bring in the deeps. Yeah, I didn't have that quest.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Where's the other warlock here?
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh! I dinged. Yeah. I didn't even know I was so close to dinging. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Do I have anything else to equip? I think that was it. 56. Well, I lose 15 intellect, but I gain 13 agility. But I lose a bunch of intellect.
Lovely.
I think I'm going to go with this sound for now, just because I need the intellect and spirit. I need more intellect. Oh, he started to come after me until I shadow melded. That was awesome. Good old shadow meld.
Lovely.
Bada bing, bada boom. Shit, I didn't want to fucking feign death there. So now I'm not gonna feign death for this bull. That was a mistake. That's only one mob, so I wouldn't have feigned death anyway.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
The Soul Flayer comes! Join us!
Lovely.
Hakar shall live again!
I don't think so. He's not going to live again. What is this? The Blade of the Wretched. Main hand, 32 damage. That's not bad. Read. 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 Grab the head. He be dead. Hmm. So our dodge is 25.21.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Why do they keep refusing to just clear the mobs? I don't know why they keep wanting to like get the. I'm always like, I always clear the middle first and then do the sides. Like why? Okay, whatever. What's up, Frog? Oh, I don't know. 3, I think. 3. This will be the 4th. I just got called trash by somebody who didn't want me in their guild because I was a melee hunter. We don't want no trash melee hunters. And I was like, okay, well, there you go. I guess you're not so helpful after, because he said, our guild's really helpful. And I said, well, I don't know. I'm a melee hunter, man. You mean, oh, now we don't want no trash melee hunters. Yeah, I know. Well, tryhards are everywhere, man. Did I win this one yet? Let's see. Actually, I need that one. Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely.
You put my pet to sleep.
Lovely. Lovely.
Where's Murphos? Where's Murphos? Ah, shit. Oh my god. I thought I needed to do Sunken Temple. I don't. I still have to kill some motherfucking mob out in Ashara. Oh my god. That means I don't have to run this fucking dungeon again. Oh my god. When I saw the green drake, I just assumed that was... No, he is, right? He dwells in the temple. Oh, yeah, no. I am in the right place. I was like freaking out. I was like, wait a minute. I know I'm in there. I don't see him, though. Where is Murphos? Like, when does he come out? Does he come out after we kill the final boss? I can't, man. Man, I can't. Oh, I just...
Lovely.
Oh, boy. I just want to kill Morphos. Isn't this... Is this Jamal? I can't remember. This is Jamal. Oh, this is Jamal. We already did this, right? Yeah, we did that. That's Jamal. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, frog. What's funny is they changed Sunken Temple in later versions of WoW. Like I can't remember if it was after Cataclysm. It might have been Cataclysm. But if you jump down the hole, you wouldn't die. But in Vanilla, you will. In Vanilla, you will die. So people who like never played Vanilla, there were people that would jump down thinking, "Oh yeah, I can just jump down here," and they would just die. And that was like hilarious, man. I'm like, no, you can't do that in Vanilla. Not unless you have a really big health pool. You know? There's my boy. There's my boy Murphas.
Alone be praised.
Come on, you're going down, Morphos. Yeah, there it is, the tooth of Morphos.
Lovely.
Quest complete. Yeah, in Cataclysm. But I think that middle hole was still there, wasn't it, Laser? But I think you could jump down and it wouldn't kill you. And people who had never played Vanilla came in. There were some people who came into hardcore Vanilla and like jumped down the middle and died because they. Just, I think I'm gonna go with my Helminarv here for the extra stamina. I think more health here is gonna be a good thing. Because this boss can be kind of a pain in the butt. What am I at, 37? We can also do, what else? We could do armor's not gonna really help me that much. It's not gonna hurt, but could go extra. No, we could go. Do I have magic resist? Yeah. Okay, my pet is number 2 on threat.
Lovely.
Pet's also hungrier than hungry.
Lovely.
Hopper's the number 3 on threat now. Shit. Casting intimidation. Yeah, he's still number 3 on threat. That's this guy's fault, Halseth, for not watching his threat, though. Gotta watch your threat, buddy. You gotta watch your threat.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh shit, he stunned me when I feigned death. Let's see if I can get my trap off when I come out of the stun. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Shit. Oh well. We're fine, we're doing good. This guy's going down. Yeah, hopefully he drops the sword. He did not drop the sword. Oh. I've always wanted that sword, you know? Read. The tooth. Here's your chance to hit. Read. Tooth. Remember. Remember the tooth. Tooth. Poisons all enemies. Nice. Poison all enemies. I like it. No, I got the helm. I got the horns of Aranicus. Holy shit. 27 intellect, 11 spirit. That's a lot of intellect. It was Aranicus originally, as far as I know. Like in vanilla, it was always Aranicus. We just missed the boat. Might as well grab the strength bow. That was pretty cool. We got that quest done. We also got Jamal the Prophet, which gives me this, which is actually an upgrade. I think. 13, well, I don't know, 13 to 32 stamina. The nice thing about the Helm of Exile is it's got intellect and spirit. Well, the Helm of Narv only has stamina and spirit. Oh, man, that's a... I could go with... Let's see, 18 spirit. I could go with the leggings for my mana regen set, I think. Yeah, but the leggings are 27 spirit, right? These? Where was it? These cloth leggings? Because we can put together, because one of the things that hurts a melee hunter, one thing that really hurts me doing dungeons is that I run out of mana. And that, so I'm always drinking between pulls. So everybody else in the group does, like, rogues and stuff out DPS me because they don't have to wait to drink. They just go right to the next pull and start damaging while I'm sitting down drinking. So I try to use item rack and set up a set of gear that's incredibly high on spirit. And then whenever I drink, it will automatically, you know, you'll go in here and what you'll do is you'll say sets. And where is it? You're going to do drinking here, right? You'll set up a drinking set. Equips a set when gaining the buff drink. Unequips when end. So you create a set. I think you check. I have done it before. And then, or maybe you just hit new. You click this. I'm not quite sure how it works. Is it new type of event? No. Oh shit. Anyways, I've done it before and got it to work, but once you get it working, it's pretty useful because every time you drink, you'll get that like massive spirit, and you get your mana back a lot faster. So I'm always on the lookout for items that are good for my drinking set. You're not missing having to drink? Oh, I don't either. Actually, honestly, that I agree with you there. I think getting rid of mana was probably because it doesn't really make sense. Why do Like, I understand that, like, mana, like, mages have always had a resource that they have to replenish to cast their spells. You know? I don't really think drinking was the best resource. To me, like, I think meditation or some sort of resting should have been required to regenerate mages, you know, whatever essence he uses to cast magic. But for an hunter and a rogue, it's just energy, right? You have a certain amount of energy. You know, so you can use certain abilities. When you're out of energy, you wait for your energy to just naturally come back. Just like, you know, a hunter should have been like a rogue, just an energy bar. I think that's the way I look at it. Magic using ranger of D&D. I didn't even remember there was a magic using ranger in D&D. Well, I think this trinket's going to be 15-minute cooldown. Pulls poisons all enemies. Yeah, they use focus. Focus is fine too. Yeah, they made it a little bit more complicated. Like steady shot, right? Doesn't steady shot regenerate focus? Right? Steady shot regenerates focus faster. Oh, you like my outfit? It's kind of a weird outfit. I like the shoulders though. I've got some weird gear. You got the Beast Stalker's belt, the Beast Stalker's bracers, you got the Devil Sword gloves. We've got some sort of, I don't even know what the chest piece is. Some sort of male chest piece. Yeah, the chest piece is the epic one, but it's cheap. I bought this on the hardcore server for like literally like 10 gold. It was super cheap. The stuff on Doomhowl, like when the server first came out, everything was really inexpensive. So this is, I think this was the first character. This was the first character I leveled on Doomhowl, when it was the brand new anniversary hardcore realm. So the prices were really cheap. This I bought today for like, I don't know, I think I paid like 15 gold for this. I thought it would be good, but now that I'm kind of regretting buying it because, I mean, it's nice to have a lot of stamina. It's nice to have more agility, obviously, as a melee hunter. But the one thing that, like I said, the one thing that really hurts me is intellect, and is the mana pool. The mana pool really hurts my DPS. So we did that dungeon in like an hour and a half, which isn't bad for doing ST when most of the people there had no idea which direction we're going, including me. I always get lost. I always get lost in Sunken Temple. Yeah, it's not an option.
Ishnu Allah. Goddess watch over you.
Let's see. Post-Cataclysm, Talrendis Point was built up, but the flight point removed. As Shurl became a level horse. Oh, really? I didn't like what. I don't think there's too many people you can talk to who liked what Cataclysm did to the world map. I mean, most people don't really like what Cataclysm did to the world map. Oh, yeah, the RP. Which one? The one that I already flew past? There's one right when you come into the zone on the right side. Like, right here. As you're coming into the zone right here on the left side, there's a... I think it's right through here somewhere. Gotcha. Please don't tell me, Laser, that you preferred Cataclysm map to the pre-Cataclysm. Please don't tell me that you Please don't tell me that you're going to be one of those people that be like, it was so much better after Cataclysm. Because, man, I don't think I've ever met anybody who thought that the map after Cataclysm was better than the map before Cataclysm. I mean, there were certain zones that when they first came out, I hated it. When Cataclysm first came out, I hated every zone. Every single zone. Because I had so much love for the original zones. But then now, like when I go back and when I played Cataclysm last time for like all of like 2 days, I don't even think I played it for 2 days, I played it for like a day. And I hated it, by the way. I hated the leveling experience. I hated the pace of leveling. It was way too easy. Everything about it was just bad. It was really bad. Cataclysm was the first expansion that turned WoW into, this questing is so incredibly boring. I just want to get through it as fast as I can so I can get to endgame. Cataclysm was the first expansion that makes you feel like that. Because when you're doing the quests, they're really stupid, they're really boring. They're just like, go here, do this, and they're very like rapid fire. You know, there's so many of them. You know, like in vanilla, there aren't really like, I mean, there's quests, but there aren't like tons of quests. Like you go into Lakeshire, what is there? There's maybe 15 quests. You know, you go into Cataclysm and it felt like there were 15 quests in the first like 5 minutes. You know, it was just like, God, it's just like quest. It was just like crazy. If you've ever played like, what's that game that has like 10 bazillion quests in it? I'm sure which, I don't think it was Guild Wars 2. There was one MMO I played where it was just like, oh my God, the quest log was, you know, before you knew it, I think it was Ion. I think it was literally Ion, where you felt like you had like, 200 quests in your quest log. There's just no way. I mean, only like completionist people want to deal with like, okay, today I'm going to do 300 quests, you know? It's just like, ugh, so boring. So my wife called me earlier, and I gave the dog a bath. I washed the dog and brushed him, and all that. And then I took him for a walk. And she called me, and I was like, hey, when you coming home? Because, she was supposed to come home today. She goes, I'm coming home tomorrow. And I go, tomorrow? She's like, yeah, we decided to stay another day because we're having such a good time. And I was like, I was so happy because I've been telling my wife for literally months that, look at the colors. The colors in Nishara are striking. I mean, these are vibrant, beautiful colors. But I've been telling my wife for months that she needs to take some time off from work because she just needs to have a break. And so I told her, I said, I go, thank God. And I don't know if it was her mother who made her do that because she's with her mom, but I'm going to text her mom later, like tomorrow, and ask her, I say, was that your idea to make her stay an extra day? Because if it was, you have my gratitude, because my wife can be very stubborn, and she's such a hard worker. Like she's one of those people that like she doesn't want to miss days of work because she's like, well, if I take the day off, then I have to use PTO, and I don't want to use my PTO for like one day off. And I'm like, yeah, but if it's one day off to make you feel better mentally, I go, it's worth it, But she's like, no, I want to save my PTO for when we go on like a vacation somewhere for like a week or 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yeah, but your mental health is important, So anyways, so look at the little leaf. There aren't too many zones. Wow. There aren't too many zones where leaves are really falling. That would be a great trivia question. Come on, Laser. How many zones have leaves falling through the air? I just saw a leaf falling from a tree. See these right here. I can't think of other zones that has leaves falling. Did you see that there? See there? Look, here's a leaf. See a leaf falling? Here's another one. Good trivia question. What zones in Vanilla WoW have leaves that fall? Are there a couple in Northrend? Yeah, but that's not, I'm talking vanilla. That's not vanilla. That's Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, well, you can't blame Ashara, because who doesn't love autumn, man? Autumn's my favorite time. Probably my favorite time of year is autumn. I love autumn. Okay, wait, what's going on here? Oh, I had the quest turned off. I'm like, I didn't see my quest guy. I'm like, wait a minute, I completed the quest. Why don't I see him? Because I turned off the quest markers. I would say maybe you think, I'm trying to think of other zones that would. I would say, I mean, really, it would have to be like Astronar, right? Like Ashenvale. You would think, because there's so many trees there. You know? What is my... I don't even know what my skill is. Alchemy 2... Okay, oh, my herbalism is 300, so... My herbalism is already maxed. I think it was maxed before I even transferred over. Actually, a Shar is not bad for alchemy, for herbalism. There's actually some, there's some dream foil here. Dream foil and sungrass. Of course, there's lots of purple lotus, but you don't really use that very much. But the sungrass and, of course, the dream foil are both very useful herbs. The highlands in North. I like Hishara though. I think it's a really nice looking zone. It's a big zone too. I mean, it's big. You think of all this stuff down here and all. It's a pretty big zone. Hope that's an herb, and it is golden sandsome. All right, we're gonna have to take some of these guys down. There's some more leaves falling.
Lovely.
And now we've got our chained essence of Aranicus. Let's go do some AoE pulls. It's only a 15-minute cooldown. If that was like a 5-minute cooldown, it would be phenomenal. That because 5 minutes is almost every pull. Like 3 minutes pretty much is every pull. Like if you get a trinket that's like 3-minute cooldown, you can pretty much use it almost every pull. 15 minutes, every 3 pulls maybe. Three or 4 pulls. Did we get our, we did, right? Arathi Highlands? I don't know about Arathi Highlands. The tooth. You have learned the old ways, Shurl. For that I offer you a gift from my days as a hunter. The hunting spear. Increase your chance to get a critical strike. Restores 5 mana per okay, and then a devil sword. Increase your attack power by 150. And your chance to hit by 2%. Oh, 6,300. All right, let's test out the new trinket. 19 seconds. Let's test it out. See if we can pull multiple mobs. All right, we're gonna pull this one. We're gonna pull this one. We're gonna pop the chained essence of Aranicus. Oh, he screwed up my feigned death. As soon as I feigned death, he did a knockback. That screwed up my my explosive trap. That kind of sucks. Look, still taking damage. Nice. Take that.
Lovely.
3 debuffs. You're going down, Stagwing. Blame the guild master. There you go. There it is. Devil Sarai. Woo, big damage. Look at my, okay, now look at my attack power. 854. Look at that. 854 attack power. We had the Crusader, which is 100. Devil Sword is 150, so that's 250. I don't know why I had 800, though. Now I've got 604, which is, holy shit, I got 604 attack power. Oh, it's because of the Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer, which gives me 140. So when Devil Sword procced and Crusader procced, and that was only one Crusader. If another Crusader would have procced, we would have been at over 900 attack power. So yeah. So any trinkets that can, anything that can proc attack power is going to be incredibly good on this character. I'm just looking for some herbs. All right, we did it. We got our trinket. That's I always kind of not resent, but I never look forward to doing that quest because it's like you got to go here, kill all these, get the perfect antler, then you got to go over here on the coast and kill these guys, and neither of them have great drop rates. And then after all of that, you got to go clear Sunken Temple. But hey, we got it all done. We should do BRD. We should start doing BRD runs. What is this? A troll rogue. I would annihilate that rogue. That rogue would have no chance. Dream foil. Dream. There's a hunter, and his name is Let's Hunt. Let's hunt. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Come on, we need some herbs. If we go towards the cliffs here, we should start seeing some goldthorn maybe. Over here along this cliff, I bet we might find some goldthorn. And I need some goldthorn because I need to make some agility potions. That person in the group gave me a nice agility potion. This one, the elixir of greater. I don't even think I know have that recipe. You have to check. I don't think I do. I think I'm missing a lot of the alchemy recipes. You dirty horde. You dirty, slimy, stinking horde. You dirty, slimy, smelly, ugly, stinking horde. I was just watching a trailer. You're just called the Dr. Fine. I'm called the nurse. Yeah, the nurse, the doctor, the tax man, the gas man. Would you like to? I'm a tax man. A tax man. I'm not the tax man. Would you like to be called the gas man? Well, yeah. Ooh, this grass is so nice looking, isn't it? This is some luscious grass for WoW, right? Luscious. Doctor Who trailer. Yeah, I was quoting lines from one of my favorite Canadian shows, Corner Gas. He's like, so you're the tax man? He goes, I'm not the tax man. I'm a tax man, not the tax man. Don't you think the tax man's a bit dehumanizing? Nah, not really. This is just, I mean, I'm using reshade, but that's just filters. We turn these off. I mean, it's not going to change the textures. They're the same. It's just the color. Look at the difference, though. Holy hell. Look at what WoW looks like. This is what WoW looks like normally. Wow, it's so bland. Looks better. Grim dark. Well, we can do that. We can make it dark, right? kind of dark, but it's more contrasty though. It's more contrasty. Well, you can't get the exact same effect, right? Because yeah, like, sure, the gamma is going to make some differences, but the problem is what you're not getting is you're not getting the crispness, right? One of the biggest things with the filters is, so if I can get a good view of it. Hold on a second. Is going to be like, is the sharpness. So if you turn off the sharpness here, like, see how blurry her chest gets? See how blurry it is? I turn sharp. See how when I turn sharp, it's much crisper. Also, even just like the skills, the letters, the fonts of like the durations. This is really helpful for people that are watching the stream. So if I turn off the sharpness, it's just a lot. Like, her face is much blurrier. It's got a more soft edge, you know, which kind of some people think is kind of the fantasy look, but it just doesn't. Actually, the sharpen's a little too strong. We need to taper it off a little bit. Yeah, you can see how blurry see how blurry the trees leaves here are back here. It's super blurry. Turn the sharpen on, and now it's much crisper. No, it's not an add-on. It's just a third-party program, just called Reshade. But I mean, you could even see it in her hair, like the texture of her. See the texture of her scales on her leg here. If I turn off the sharpen, they're just it's just a lot blurrier. Even probably the handle here, the texture of the handle. Because one of the things is, see how like when I turn on the sharpness, it's much, you can see the wraps of the leather around the handle a lot better. And there's other things there's Vignette, which softens the edges of the screen. We don't need to use Vignette, but I like it because it really, it basically darkens the edges of the screen so that it kind of focuses my attention on the center of the screen more, which I actually like. Also, it's better for my eyes. And then curves, what curves does is it's not really gamma. What curves is doing is it's accentuating the dark edges. So like areas where there's dark edges, it's going to like accentuate that. But I don't know. It's a little different than just like gamma. So Val, how long you been there? I saw an MMO the other day where it was really dark. I think that would be cool. We don't have a lot of MMOs that have that kind of dark, kind of like just, I don't know what you would call it. Not gothic, but just kind of very grim and scary, and you know what I mean? We don't really have, at least I haven't played one. I'm sure there's some that are like that, but I haven't personally played one that's like that. But we completed the quest. We now have the Devil Sore Eye, which is a really nice upgrade. Oh, and I got made fun of by some guild, some person who wanted me to join their guild. And I put it in the chat, man. You see that? I put it in the Discord. This guy messaged me, says, "Looking for a guild? We do things like this to help all the time." And I said, "Friendly people?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, for sure." He goes, "We do raid, but it isn't required. Hopefully you'd want to do at 60 though." And then we don't have many hunters in raid. And so I respond, I said, "I'm not your normal hunter though. I'm a melee hunter. I've been playing WoW since beta 2004, so I do different stuff to stave off boredom." And what was funny is after I said that, he didn't respond. Like for like 3 or 4 minutes, he didn't say anything. So finally I responded and I said, "Not so helpful after all." Because I was like, I figured he got the message and he's like, "Oh, fuck melee hunter." And he just said, "Hey, fuck you." Didn't even bother to respond. So I said, "Not so helpful after all," smiley face. And he goes, "Lots of love, I'm sorry. What was it? Must have missed your whisper." First off, how do you fucking miss whispers anyway? Who misses whispers in WoW? Like, I mean, if you're purposely messaging someone trying to ask them to join your guild, I would think you'd be reading the whispers. But it's, maybe he missed the whisper. So then I said, "He must have missed your whisper." And then I just responded, I said nothing. And he goes, "So you say we aren't helpful and don't feel you should elaborate?" And so he completely misinterpreted what I said. And then I said, nah, it's funny. And I meant funny that, you know, that he didn't respond for a long time after I said melee hunter. But he didn't, if he didn't read it, he didn't get it. And then he goes, I think it's funny you're 53 looking for group and slinging shade. But good luck, Chuck. And I'm like, this is the kind of douchebags, man. I'm just like, dude, it's like that. These are the people that you have to play with. You got to realize most of the people in WoW are a lot younger than me. And so I'm sorry, you young kids, but you're fucking stupid, man. Most of you, not all of you. There's plenty of smart people out there, but there are a lot of dumb people who play World of Warcraft. There are a lot of dumb people. What were you talking about? Remember, Vols, you were talking about earlier, you don't play in guilds? You're not in a guild. You go solo, right? I go solo mostly because I don't want to deal with idiots. That's probably the number one reason I play solos. I don't want to deal with idiots. I just don't want to deal with idiots who are like all about min-maxing, think they're the coolest thing since sliced bread. They think they know everything there is to know about the game. You know, they're going to sit there and say, oh, Melee Hunter's trash, you know, or Shadow Priest sucks, or you can't raid with a Feral Druid. When I know for a fact that Feral Druids can almost top the damage meter if you know how to play them right. You know what I mean? And it's just like, come on. And you saw in that Sunken Temple run, who was number one on DPS? Who was number one on DPS in that Sunken Temple run? I was. The Melee Hunter. But I'm just trash. I'm just the trash Melee Hunter, right? Melee Hunter sucks. I just want to start messaging guilds and say, hey, can I join? I'm a Melee Hunter. Hey, can I join? I'm a Melee Hunter. And just watch him like flame me, right? Should we do it? Should we start? Because there's people that are doing these guild messages. Should I start whispering them? Vol, should I start whispering them and saying, hey, can I join? And all I'll say is, can I join? I'm a Melee Hunter. Just to see what the reaction is. Just to see the reaction. I guess it's a good way to find a guild that would be good to join, because if there wasn't a reaction and if they were really cool, then it'd be cool. Here's a guild that says, here's the one, Mythic Dawn is a respectful, experienced casual progression guild. MC Tenant, we are looking for new members to join our community for leveling and raiding. Raids Tuesday, Thursday. All classes and specs welcome. Here we go. All classes and specs. Is that what that is? Oh, I didn't know that. So Mythic Dawn. Yeah. There, like, I just messaged them and said, would you accept a Melee Hunter? Now, he just said all classes and specs are welcome. So if he says no, then he's a liar.
Hello.
Liar! Leper, unclean. But if he says yes, then I'm like, fuck, now I gotta join this guy's guild? And you gotta give him 10 gold. Nice. Do I have the flight path? Let's see if I have the flight path to Felwood. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Alone be with you.
No, we don't.
Good luck, friend.
We're gonna have to hoof it. We are gonna have to hoof it. Oh my god, how can I get to Felwood? Oh, it's way over here. I was debating whether it'd be faster to fly to Astranar, but not really. It's kind of almost the same distance. It's probably a little farther from here, but whatever. What's 2 minutes, right? Well, I didn't get a response, but it did say he was AFK. Durlag is away from keyboard. See if there's other guilds that were posting. Lost Realm, now recruiting for members. Pulling at 6:30. BWL on Fridays and ONIMC on Saturdays. We run blah, 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 blah. We are openly recruiting. Yeah, they sound way too hardcore for me. They're too organized. They're too organized. God, go. Oh, I thought it was a god. Go play Switch. That's his character name. Wipe Club. Okay, I don't think I want to be in a guild called Wipe Club. Maybe you should wipe your nose, kitty. Don't group with Super Guild. They'll kick you. They will kick you for pointing out that they're playing bad right before last boss. Bad players and petty. Don't play with bad players. Okay, I got you. What else we got going on here? Lost Realm now recruiting. Susaf Mage. Susaf Mage. Sassafras. What does that mean? Super sexy. Oh, wait. I got it. Super sexy as fuck mage. What do you want to bet? Susaf mage. Super sexy as fuck mage. What do you think? Unless I play Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. For 10 hours. I haven't killed. I must admit, I haven't killed. I killed him on my warrior. Remember when I was leveling that Grey Gear only warrior? We were killing those demons for quite a while. So I never got a response from Durlag. I want to see if the super sexy as fuck mage. Here, Wonka Tonka is searching for all players who want to raid. Okay, well, I don't want to raid, really. I mean, I do, but I want to do it as a melee. No, I don't necessarily want to do it as a melee. I actually already have dual spec. Check it out. I already have dual spec, so I obviously already paid for dual spec on this character, which is probably why this character didn't have a mount on Dumal at level 52, because at level 52 I didn't have a mount. And it's probably because I paid for dual spec because it's 50 gold. So this character had about 50 gold, so she was broke as fuck. I never got a response. Granny Tank looking to join a guild. Wait, looking to join a guild, join us Dungeoneers. We focus on helping others, having fun together. Something Raider. A casual player or just looking for a place to belong. Okay. Granny something. I never got a response from Durlag. See, they don't want no melee hunter. Witchblade, Bow Rocks, Super Task. I'm looking at these names. Panic Master, Lily Betty, Lily Bet. I don't know. Arvon Uthor. Link in bio. Okay, whatever. Dots and more. Shinao. Resin CL. Meandamon. Nick. There we go. There's an original name right there. Nick. You stupid? You stupid? Runevald. Dagenbappy. Super sexy as fuck mage. What is this? Crit breath. Oh, look, this guy's got a yuck mouth, man, because he's got crit breath. He just breathes on people and he crits them. Crit breath. What is Night Spring? I guess it's a spring that only runs at night. Dreedle, don't know. Kakona. SSL, there's an original name. There's Melina. Gobuzo. Jungle Love, there you go. Durlag. Mythic Dawn. Mythic, if I can type. Mythic Dawn. All right, so we did a search for Mythic Dawn, and we came up with 27 people found. Sort by name. Durlag. He's in Searing Gorge currently. They got Gandalf. They've got Illuminatus. They've got I'm Unbalanced. Okay, you got Jossie, Jetbug. I don't know, this guild sounds like they could be decent. At least his message sounded like they wouldn't have a problem with a melee hunter. But he never responded. Remember the days when RP server were a thing? Well, I mean, I don't remember. I mean, people don't play MMOs the way they used to. You know, I mean, Moonguard was the ultimate RP, right? But it was to the point of being kind of sadistic and psychotic and disgusting, to be honest. People run around naked in Guildshire, whisper me in chat they want to, you know, fuck my ass and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry. I'll pass. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a little bit fucked up. What do I... Ooh, yeah, we get some herbs. Sungrass, baby! Oh. What was it called? What was that guild called? Mythic... Was it Mythic Dawn? Mythic... What was it called? Mythic Dawn? That was not it. Granny Tank. It was Mythic Dawn. I think we should join the guild Mythic Dawn because I like the name. You know, the name's got potential. Has potential. Now, I guarantee you I've probably done the quest in this zone before, but since it seems like, remember, it reset everything, I bet you I can do these quests again. So we'll be able to do these guys again. Oh, how did I hit Z?
Lovely.
Oh, no, it's just a cooldown because I hit another trinket. That's why.
Lovely. Lovely.
Why it take so long to kill you? Would you just die already? Horses.
The winds guide you. Winds be at your back.
Winds.
The
Eruption.
loon be with you.
Jade fire.
May the stars guide you.
I wish we could get the rainbow generator
The
trinket.
winds guide you. Go in peace.
Alas, it doesn't exist in this version a while. Proved quality abandoned. So it's interesting that some of the quests that I picked up on Doomhowl were still in my quest log, and yet some of the quests I'd already done on Doomhowl were reset, and I was able to do them again. That's really interesting. It seems like a complete fuck up on Blizzard's part, probably. Silver Sky. No. A Blood Amber. Okay, alright. We just need to use our professions to get blood amber, I think. So. Oh no, we gotta do that. Okay. All right. Holy crap, there's nobody here to kill. Would have MRP add-ons and do age. I don't know what that means. I don't know what MRP and age playing. I have no idea what that means. Sounds creepy, whatever it is. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't sound... Well, that's not that creepy. I mean, giving your character a background, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Oh, that... I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, that's just straight up RP, right? That's just RPing, right? But that's what... We need we need an MMO that actually has a little bit more of that stuff built in, like... There should be a little bit more character building, you know what I mean? Also, the other thing I would do in my MMOs, I would never show levels of anything. Like, see how it says level 49? That would not exist in my MMO. Like, if you went up to another person in a game and you clicked on them, it would say their name. It wouldn't even say their name. Actually, I guess it might say their name. Yeah, I guess it would say their name, but it wouldn't say their level. Like, the level would never show up anywhere. And the health would never show up anywhere. And you just see basically a bar and a name, and that's it, you know. Let me turn off my pet's
Lovely.
growl and
Lovely.
let me tank some of these up. See how I do. Are we using? Yeah, we're using the helmet arm. Big damage. Big damage. What you got, buddy? What you got?
Lovely.
He's doing some damage. So what happened to this guy that was going to let me in his guild? And his guild was called Mythic Dawn. Alright, you bastard. Fine. Oh, so there you go. I said, do you think your guild would be okay with inviting a melee hunter? And I just got a guild invite. Boom, guild invite. So here's the guild. there are currently only 29 guild members online out of a total of 541. So that's a little disappointing, right? He did own me, but that's a little disappointing. You've got 541 guild members and only 28 are online. That's kind of scary. So now what you want to do is you want to sort by last online, right? And you want to see how many people have been online within 24 hours. And I'd say that's pretty good. You got about maybe 40% of the people in the guild have logged in within a day, which is not bad. That could just mean that they got a lot of people on a guild that, see, they're not removing people, like they're not cleansing their guild. If you're gonna run a guild, I would recommend cleansing people. I mean, you've got people who have logged in 4 months, 3 months. I mean, fucking get these people out, man. I mean, when I run guilds, you got 2 weeks. If you haven't logged in 2 weeks, I'm going to remove you. Unless you like let me know you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, right? Like, let me know, hey, I'm going to go out of town and be gone for a couple weeks. Okay, cool. Or just if I remove you, just message me when you get back and say, hey, you removed me. And say, yeah, fine, I'll add you back in. But I always would remove people from the guild if they hadn't logged in 14 days. But yeah, it's a lot of people. No, we'll let it ride. But when you have 540 guild members and only 28 are online, that doesn't look good. That's like us. That just doesn't. It's just not a. It just doesn't look good. Especially on a weekend, right? Ah, the Plague Bloom. We like our Plague Bloom. But I like the guild name. I don't know what the guild tavern looks like, but if the guild tavern looks like shit, I'm leaving the guild. If the guild tavern looks like shit, we're leaving. And then we'll make our own guild. That's usually what happens. I usually end up making my own guild just because I want a tavern that looks cool. That looks cool.
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay, you've got one group in Blackrock Spire. So it looks like there's one guild group in Blackrock Spire currently. Yeah, yeah. We're out. We're done. See ya. I'm not going to join a guild that literally has 28 people online on the weekend or whatever. That's way, way too few. I'm looking for a guild that's going to have like at least 60, at least 50 or 60 people online, at least at a minimum.
Lovely.
20 is just a handful. I think we're gonna have to go with the faction tavern. I think you're right, Laser. What's the easiest tavern we can get a hold of? Like, the cool thing about retail, or maybe not, like retail or later versions of WoW, is you can just go to Stormwind and buy a Stormwind tavern, which is really cool, And then, like in Burning Crusade, I think you can do that, or you can get one fairly quickly, I think, because remember, you get reputation by wearing the tabard in the dungeons, Does Darnassus have a tavern though? I don't think they sell them, do they? I don't think they sell them in vanilla. Shit, we just procced my Devil Sword. We gotta find somebody to kill quick while our Devil Sword is still up. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know they don't. The only reason we're looking for one here is we just want a tavern, we just want it. We just want a tabard without me having to create my own guild.
Lovely.
Tabard of the... Oh, we could get Tabard of the Scarlet Crusade. There you go. We could try to get the Tabard of the Scarlet Crusade. And then there's Tabard of the Argent Dawn. Tabard of Flame. I don't know how you get this one. Rewards available as a loot card in the WoW card game. You can get it if you have the rare Landra Longshot card. Okay, I don't think we'll be getting that. The Private's Tabard. Here we go, the Private's Tabard. It's kind of ugly. Okay, whatever. So you buy that with honor, I would imagine. The Battle Tabard. Here's Lance Arathi Battle Tabard. The Silver Wing. Oh, we could do the Silver Wing. Yeah, there. That's a cool tabard. I wouldn't mind having that one. If we go do the... Let's see. It's totally possible to get it at level 19. In fact, my level 19 Paladin Twink is exalted. Oh, so when you get exalted with them, then you can buy. That's right. So if you get exalted with the PvP factions in the game, then you can get those. Like those would be the Stormpike Battle Tabard, and the Arathi Battle Tabard, the Warngsong Battle Tabard. The Tabard of Stormwind. Yeah, you have to get exalted. Yeah, the Tabard of Stormwind. You don't... it's not attainable on normal servers. How do you get this? I've heard a couple of rumors about this one, that it's from a quest in the Burning Steppes. Know that it drops off General Marcus Jonathan in Stormwind. Can't confirm. It says it's a reward for the honor system on the Alliance side. I don't know. I mean, that would be a nice tabard to have. And then... Yeah, tabard. So really, it looks like the PvP tabards, and then that's about it. And then other than just a few, like Argent Dawn. The Scarlet Crusade is kind of a unique one because it just drops, drops. Scarlet Crusade would be one of the easiest ones to get. I'm getting a headache again. I can't seem to go a day anymore without getting headaches, so I'm going to have to go to at some point I got to go to the doctor. It's getting ridiculous. We proc the chained essence of Aranicus. Exalted rep with the Silver Wings. Who are the Silver Wings? Who are the Silver Wings, though? I'm not familiar with the Silver Wings. Night Elf Battle Faction, Warsong Gulch? Okay. Warsong Gulch. Was that the one that's in Arathi Highlands?
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, the Ash. Oh, yeah, I know where it is in Ashenvale. Yeah.
Lovely.
I got no manas.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Lovely.
You were screwed.
Boom. Ashenvale.
Lovely.
We should do. I don't know if anybody, being that this is a PvE server, I don't know if anybody does PvP. But we could certainly try to queue, you know, just to see. Maybe. The problem is with the WoW servers is like this server is moderately populated. I would say it's probably got like a moderate population. Like the most, you know, Night Slayer is much more populated. The PvP servers are going to be much more populated than PvE servers now, because the PvE players are spread or spread too thin across too many versions of the game. You know.
Lovely.
Am I done? No, I still need Fellsworns. Okay. We still need the Fellsworns. And his guild is literally named The Best Guild. That's the name of his guild. The Best Guild.
Lovely.
Okay, now we still need to kill a bunch of more. This way.
Lovely.
Do I not have Gatherer? I don't. I'm gonna say something's not right. Something is not right. That looks a little better.
Lovely.
We're gonna ask Tonka Tank, what about a melee hunter? When he's specifically like trying to get people that are like raiding. Let's see how fast I get turned down for this one. It's gonna be like instant. No thanks. I'd be shocked if he said, yeah, sure. No herbs. We need herbs. But I don't see any herbs. Ooh, big damage. We got no response from Wonka Tonka. No response.
Lovely.
Obviously, they don't want a melee hunter. I see, Laser. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to grind any kind of a PvP-based tabard. Oh, can I make it? Oh, yes, we made it. Because this is a PvE server, so I'm not sure how much people are doing Battlegrounds. That could be tough. No herbs, man. No herbs. Let's try lair. Okay, we definitely layered. So the mobs reset. Oh, come on, herbs. Herbalicious. Oh, there's an herb. I see an herb. I can't believe it. They live. It's like the worst herb ever. But it's still an herb.
Lovely. Lovely.
That person's trying to get that. Bastard, kill you. No herbs. And herbs on this server, they're not easy.
Lovely. Lovely.
Hmm. Hmm.
Help you find something? Safe travels.
$68-ish.
Hello. Have a good one.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna go take a break. Figure out my next move on this character. I'm not sure what I want to do next. I got, man, I don't want to see low-level quests. Let's go to Questy. There we go. It's a lot better. I'm 10,000 quests. Ooh, clear the way. All the profits. I got nothing left. Complete. Got nothing left. Only attunement chain. All right, I'm out here, guys. I'll come back on later, but I need to take a break. I'll see you guys later, man.